Welcome to the season finale of the Batting Average Drafts. It's brought to you by DraftKings. That's Dalton Feely. Ryan Cohn is supposed to be here, but he already won the season, so I think he's just like no-showing us, which is kind of
Is he
bullshit.
big leaguing us because he won his first season? Oh,
So I guess
good.
like 30 more seconds, then I just have to cut him from the video.
Yeah.
I don't know. Has he said anything to you, Lucas? Or
I haven't heard anything.
do we have like a third that we could use?
What the? Bailey, where did you come from? How did I get here?
That is Foolish Baseball. He is taking Ryan's spot in the finale of the season. Ryan already won the season if you didn't watch last episode. But if I beat Dalton in this episode, no matter what, whether it's first or second place, the entire draft year is tied between us. If Dalton beats me in this episode, he has the lead for the entire year, and it has no impact what this guy does.
No pressure
None at all.
whatever.
I'm playing
None at all.
free.
So
Yeah.
he's literally
Riding
just playing
loose.
for fun. This is the all teams draft. We're going to be drafting a lineup full of 9 players at each respective position. Since 2000, we're going to name a player and their team. Once you name a team, that team is no longer eligible to be picked. So 27 teams are going to get picked. 3 will be left over by the end. I think that's all the rules. Lucas is hosting. How you doing, Lucas?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good to hear from you, man. Good to hear from you.
I think I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet.
Yeah.
I didn't get to take him last time because you took him. So this is a good defer by you because you couldn't even take him. I will take Ichiro Suzuki and the Seattle Mariners.
He did not Marlon Suzuki.
Not even Yankees.
Oh, man. A lot of infield hits with the Yankees. Ichiro Suzuki has the 3rd highest average of any of the team leaders.
Oh, wow.
But by far the most at-bats.
There you go.
Nice
So
and
that's a
neat.
big one.
Nice.
He batted .321 over 7,907 at-bats.
I'm not writing that second number, but that's pretty cool.
That's for the folks at home.
Can you show the people your board really quick?
It's just,
It's just.
it's a
What are
codex.
Are you brainstorming?
It's a codex right there. Yeah.
It's like the Da Vinci Code I'm sitting next to. Holy shit.
I have a thought for a player who, was in his prime with a different team
Okay.
in similar years. So I think I'm going to go St. Louis Cardinals, Albert Pujols.
I think that's a great pick.
Yeah.
I mentioned Ichiro is the number 3 highest. Albert Pujols is number 1.
I don't think I could have
Wow.
taken him. I had him in NL
mind if I
Central.
do?
Yeah.
You took
mind
him.
if
Yes,
I
you
do.
already took him. Albert Pujols batted .326 over 6,600 at-bats.
Is that
player.
good?
Wow.
And he can put him at multiple places, yeah?
So the minimum
Probably first.
25% of his of his games need to be at a certain position. I believe he's eligible at first, third, or outfield.
He'll get
St.
outfield
Louis.
too,
Yeah.
really? I know he did at the beginning of his career. I
He
wouldn't
had some
have guessed
left
that.
field going on
Yeah.
there. Let's just put him at first base. That just feels right.
Nice and easy.
I don't think I pulled the lever in the NL West draft, so I think I'm going to do it. Obviously, he's more known for power, but the guy hit for average too. He's really good player. I'll just take Bonds with the Giants.
Bonds with the Giants is the last of the top 3.
Yeah.
Great
He
pick.
batted .322. Only difference there is not nearly as many at-bats.
That's okay.
He walked a ton,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
On base draft coming soon, maybe.
2,871 at-bats.
That's good.
I'm just going to go with someone who's been really good for the last decade at second base. Who
Okay.
hits for average. I don't think I took him, Altuve, for the Astros.
Jose
player.
Altuve
Lots
is
of at-bats.
the 3rd best possible second baseman. He is the number 1 Astro.
Nice.
He has batted .305
Okay.
over 7,500 at-bats.
I know we said every
Lot of-
episode. I think 3 is just the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take my DH. I think I'm going to go to Boston.
Whoa.
And you can probably guess, but it's Big Papi David Ortiz.
Above 300?
Who sneaky hit for average.
I took him in his retirement year in the AL East draft.
Yeah, you nailed it, right?
Yeah.
That was a good, really
I think
good
it was
pick.
like his 3rd best season or
So
something.
this is actually one that I expected to be a little bit higher.
Yeah?
In his 14 seasons in Boston, David Ortiz batted .290 overall.
What a bomb.
Still good.
What a bomb.
Over 7,100 at-bats.
Comment down below. Comment down below.
What a foolish pick. I'll see myself out.
That was one of my first that would be a good video. And then I checked your channel and you did. And I was kind of mad at you.
Unfortunate.
The retirement season.
Yeah.
No one's taken a Rocky yet. Ryan took Helton in the NOS draft, so I will take Helton here as a Colorado Rocky.
Todd Helton, as a Colorado Rocky, is the 2nd best possible first baseman behind Albert Pujols. He batted .317 over
Nice.
6,700 at-bats.
Dalton, I need to beat you.
Yeah, can you just stop?
I need to beat you.
That'd be awesome.
That is not the number 1 Rocky. So you just blocked out the number 1
I wonder
Rocky.
who was it, Mr. Arenado?
Can't answer
answer
that.
that question.
It's not.
Have I taken Chipper Jones?
You
Question
have
mark.
not taken Chipper Jones.
He will be my third baseman with the Atlanta Braves.
Chipper Jones of the Atlanta Braves batted .304 over 6,000 at-bats.
That's neat.
Again, it's 2,000 on, so whatever he did in the 90s isn't counting here.
I weighed that in.
That's
I
fair.
weighed it.
It's still a lot. He is the number 2 third baseman overall.
Hey, so are you feeling nervous after that last pick?
I'm feeling bad, actually. Mine's been thrown for a loop. I'm going to have to do like a really dirty move, unfortunately, very
do it.
early
Slime?
on. Yeah, I'm going to have to move Pujols to the outfield.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I would do the
Okay,
same thing.
yeah. That's not
Your
slimy.
board is insane to me.
Yeah.
Your board
I'm going to move Pujols to the outfield, and I'm going to take another first baseman. This one played for the Cincinnati Reds by the name of Joey Votto.
Joey Votto, let's
Another
take a
walks
look.
guy.
Had some lower average
Yeah.
years at the end, but I still think he was at least around 300 for the
I
career.
think so.
Joey Votto batted .294 over the course of his career in Cincinnati.
But lots of ABs.
That's
But
over 7,000.
But I went above 300 ABs.
True,
Those are
you do.
dragging me down.
So just start looking on your phone for answers.
I
and
should
then-
have done that
Yeah,
a long
just start
time
cheating.
ago.
That's
Always
what-
ask
that's
Siri.
what-
That's a
what
big
we
one.
do.
I am going to go with the position that is always scary to do in these drafts, catcher.
Yeah.
Joe Mauer. Haven't taken him. I think Ryan or Jolly got him in the AL Central draft.
I got
Let's
him.
get Joe Mauer and now let's get him out of the way.
Joe Mauer is the best possible catcher.
For sure.
He batted .306 over 6,900 at bats.
Really?
Yeah, man. He was first base for about like 30% of his career. He was getting good at bats there.
I did do a little strategery hoping Mauer would come back because I took Bonds, and I think there's another catcher in San Fran that's pretty good that's now ineligible to be taken.
Yeah, that guy is the number 2 catcher.
Oh,
the now
interesting.
ineligible Buster Posey.
Yeah,
We're good.
There is some strategy there.
Before we make another pick in today's batting average draft, I got to thank the DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's video. Summer baseball is in full swing. We're getting all the breakout performances and heated rivalries of baseball season, so there's no better time to get in on the action than over at DraftKings, because right now, all new customers who bet just $5 on the app can get $150 in bonus bets instantly with promo code JMBaseball. It's the place to be for same-game parlays and season-long bets, so download their app right now, use promo code JMBaseball, bet just $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Now let's get back to the all-teams batting average draft.
Oh, wait, no, duh. Dingbat, he played third base. Why am I thinking of him?
Tell me who he is.
Self-inflicted dingbat, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, if I deserve it, I'm going to call myself that. I'll go MVP, Triple Crown winner, Miguel Cabrera of the Tigers.
Oh, decent.
All
player,
right.
That's good.
Miguel Cabrera
That's decent.
of the Tigers is the number 3 first baseman behind Pujols and Helton.
Oh, okay.
He batted .304 over 7,600 at bats.
Am I
as
allowed to
Chippa.
slot him at third base, too?
I can check. I know with the Marlins he was fully a third baseman, but you didn't take him there.
I didn't.
That is also the number 1 Marlin. So just blocked out that.
Damn.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to calculate this on the fly, but it looks like. I mean, he played 2.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, he played 2 full seasons at third base.
I'm currently going to slot him at third base. That may
I
or
thought
may
you
not
put him
change.
at second. I was like, you can't.
You know, I know it's not a lot of ABs with this team, but I'm just going to go straight up at second base. Luis Ariz in Miami, specifically.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Getting a
take
Marlin on the board.
Marlin on the board.
That might be the earliest a Marlin's ever been taken.
Yeah. The ABs is the only thing that, scares me a little bit.
It's not a lot of ABs.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
711, in fact.
Okay.
But he did bat .343. in
That's a
his
nice
time
number.
It's a good number. It might
That's
not
not
impact towards
enough
the end.
ABs.
But still, 343 is a good to have.
I think I need to get my catcher. I'll go with the chalkier pick, which is I'll just take Mike Piazza on the Mets.
Let me take a look. Mike Piazza with the Mets from 2000 to 2005 batted .286.
I think I'm okay with that.
over
Catcher?
2,550
Yeah.
at bats.
I just have to imagine that it's a good number because I hate to have him on my team, but he was just good for 10 years with the Phillies. And probably should have got an MVP in there somewhere over Jimmy Rollins. I will take Chase Utley with
Oh.
the Phillies. So I think it's like 10 years.
He
Yeah.
loves Chase Utley.
I love Chase Utley, but I don't know if he's an average guy. Like
I don't
that.
think so. I was
Yeah.
thinking like a 270 hitter, but like
No?
20 bombs.
Chase Utley with the Phillies batted .282 over
Okay.
5,700 at bats.
I
Higher
think
than I
that's
thought.
the worst thing. I think my other name was definitely better, so hopefully it comes back to me.
Where does Bailey go on his Bailey big board? I'm gonna take a guy. Listen,
Now here's a guy.
listen. I'm a real sabermetric head, Lucas.
I've heard.
Batting average is not, a lion does not concern himself with the opinions of sheep. Right?
I think it is funny that he's guest appearing on this episode.
But I am thinking of a gentleman who had a lot of games at a position that I don't have for the same team. I'm going to pick at my shortstop, Michael Young for Texas.
This was who I was between
There you
him and
go.
Outley. I think this is going to be good.
Michael Young for Texas. He's the number 3 overall shortstop.
Damn.
He is, let's see, he's not the number 1 Ranger overall, but he did bat 301 over 7,400 at
That's
bats.
a lot of it.
That's a lot of at-bats. That's huge.
And now me not taking Beltre in the last draft ended up not mattering
Oh, shit.
because I forgot to take him.
Yeah. I was thinking of a shortstop, too. My dad, Yankee fan, which is very funny that I'm not a Yankee fan.
That's funny.
He loves A-Rod, but he doesn't love Derek Jeter. And I think Derek Jeter was more of an average guy, so I'll take Derek Jeter.
Yeah, when you said shortstop, a lot of at-bats with one team. My
Yeah.
brain definitely went to Jeter.
I was thinking Michael Young because there's some tougher seasons at the end.
Derek Jeter is the number 1 shortstop.
Ooh.
He batted 307
There you
over
go.
8,700
Huge at-bats.
I also
Pick.
couldn't take
Huge
him.
at-bats.
Nice
I
pick.
took him in the
I knew
AA's
you
draft.
couldn't
I
take him, yeah.
He isn't the number 1 Yankee, though.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't even know if he's that big of an average guy.
Oh.
Another MVP winner, Ryan Braun.
Did he
Okay.
take him? I think he took him.
Did I take Ryan Braun?
Let's
might
take a
take
look.
Or maybe no.
They're coming
Ryan
back.
took
Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan took Ryan. I don't know where this is. This could be a 3. This could be a 280.
Ryan Braun is the number 1 Brewer.
Okay.
He batted 296
Okay.
over
Just
Tough
6,600
team.
at
Couldn't
bats.
get off the board.
Yeah.
I have a catcher. They've already taken one of his teams. I guess I should take him from another one of his teams. I'm going to take Cleveland, Victor Martinez.
Nice.
Oh.
Victor
Nice,
Martinez is the number 1 Cleveland player.
Wow.
overall.
Best I can do.
I was
He
thinking
batted-
That was a
Quan.
great pick.
He's the number 5 overall catcher. He batted 297.
Nice pick.
Over 3,000 at
Huge
bats.
pick. Yeah, huge pick.
This guy might have fell, or it's just one of these where it's like going to be lower than I think, but I think probably not.
I hope
because
so.
He's already a Hall of Famer if he retired today. Michael A. Trout, Angels.
Michael A. Trout. So I can tell you he is not the number 1 Angel.
But it's got to be okay.
297 batting average.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
That's close enough to 3. I'm going to go with the earlier guy. He won an MVP. Not mentioned in Moneyball. I'll take Miguel Tejada as with the Oakland A's.
I like that.
Okay, what I will say, Miguel Tejada is the number 1 Oriole.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at how he
Wow.
did with the A's.
Is he better with the Orioles than the A's?
Maybe an average.
From 2000 to 2003 in Oakland,
It's just not a long window.
Miguel Tejada batted 283.
No, it's not good.
That's
Okay.
over 2,500 at-bats. He would be the number 1A, but I had a 3,000 plate appearance minimum.
Oh.
So,
He would be the number 1A? Wow.
Moneyball, man.
well, also
Walks.
3,000
3,000 played.
3,000 plate appearances is like
Yeah.
6 full seasons with the A's, which doesn't always happen.
I'm gonna fly completely blind here.
Okay.
But
Never a good idea.
There is I know.
Pilots never do that.
There is a player I know had one season with a really good batting average and played in an environment that was conducive to batting average. Give me Arizona outfielder Luis Gonzalez.
Oh, that's like a 290.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it
Let's
might be
find out.
higher.
I mean, 01.
I don't
really
know
good.
how many decline years are in there.
Yeah,
where it's
there's
like
a couple that's like
260.
meh.
Yeah.
Or
Tough
power.
thing is the 2000 on, because 1999, his first year in Arizona, he batted 336.
Could have used that.
Oh,
That would've been
shit.
helpful.
Could have
Would
used
have
that.
definitely been
Would've
helpful.
been helpful.
From 2000 to 2006, he batted 292.
Okay.
Still in the 290s.
I don't
Nailed
hate
it.
that.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Dalton, I think
where
if
I'm at
you-
right now.
If you have a couple good picks here, you might just ice it.
I'm gonna go safe to start. He only played for like 4 years with Toronto. I'll take Vlad Jr.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Vlad
Third.
Jr.
I didn't take
Delgado.
Delgado only because I didn't know how long, like his timeline with the
Delgado
Blue
would've been
Jays.
good.
Yeah,
Delgado would have been good too.
Yeah.
He is the number 1 Blue Jay.
Delgado.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
But you're not too far off. Delgado batted 296 with Toronto. Vladdy has a 287.
Okay. All right.
I kind of needed that.
Yeah. I mean, he was runner-up for MVP, but I don't know if he's an average guy. I don't think of him as such, which scares me a little bit. I'm going to do it. If it's bad, it's bad. It's going to be a draft ender. I'll take Matt Kemp with the Dodgers.
Matt Kemp.
Oh, I don't know.
I know. Scared.
Take a look-see.
There's another fun, good season at the end. I know that. He comes back. And
That
he's
was
good.
fun.
Yeah.
If a 280, I'll take it.
Matt Kemp
270.
over 4,500 at
Oh
bats.
no, I don't like the way he said it.
270.
Batted 292.
Okay.
Oh, my good pick,
Good.
Dalt.
Hey.
Higher than I thought it was going to
Me
be. I'll be
too.
honest.
Yeah, me
Higher than I
too.
thought it was going to be.
I might have my years all messed up here, but I mean, I think he's got at least a few in the 2000s with this team. But I'm gonna take Vlad Sr. outfield for Washington/Montreal.
Oh,
I
that was
like
fun.
the way you harmonized on that one.
That was nice.
The
Already
Montreal loophole.
in his 4 seasons with
Okay,
Montreal,
I will take that.
Yeah, that's
2000 to
plenty. That's as many as
2003.
Tada. So.
Vlad batted 329.
Nice. That's nice. Okay. Scared.
Hashtag scared.
Let's just go out there and say that we're scared, and then we'll go from there. I have 3 names that played with one team for a very long time, and they're all here, and I can make it all work. The one that I have to take because he is the outfielder, which I don't think is that high. I'm hoping it's like 280. Is Andrew McCutcheon with the Pirates.
That was the other name I thought that I couldn't take.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
I was like,
think his
Gonna
later
find
years
out.
are going to hurt him.
yeah.
The number
Still
1
going.
Pirate is, as you guys have mentioned, Jason Kendall.
Yeah, but he's
Oh.
a catcher.
Yeah, just
And I've
for
taken
the
him,
record.
I've taken him before.
Over 6,000 at-bats.
So it
A lot of at-bats,
It makes
it's
up the
huge.
difference.
Yeah.
Big
So that's
one.
good.
He has a 283
I think
batting
that's
average.
livable, maybe?
I think it is too.
Yeah.
Let's see where you go DH.
Not sinkable or livable.
I have one that I think I'd like. Like, I think he was just really fucking consistent and good, and I know that he has a few 300 seasons in there. Oh, but I took him. I'm now remembering that I took him. Do I go safe with a higher batting average and lower at-bats, or do I go for the pick that could give me everything?
This is intense. I haven't been here all year, and this is.
I feel like there should be a Cub that's sticking out to me, and there's just not. Okay, I'm going to quit stalling because I don't think I can think of another one. I don't think it's that high. Ugh, wait, give me one more second.
Oh,
Yeah, just give me Longo with the Rays.
that was one of the third basemen I was thinking of.
Longo with the Rays.
Evan Longoria with the Rays. Over 5,500 at-bats. Batted 270.
That low?
That's lower than
Really?
I was gonna-
No, higher than that. No, 270.
Oh, you got me there for a second.
I'm gonna take my. Well, the only position I have open is third base. Are you
Oh,
done?
sorry, I'm done.
You're done. Okay.
It's you.
I looked at this player's baseball reference page not too long ago, and I saw like a 319 and a 340, and I was like, huh. I'm gonna take Melvin Moore in Baltimore.
I took him in another shot.
Yeah.
That was another name I thought of.
Melvin Mora in Baltimore.
He's, like, nice.
Take a look. In 10 seasons in Baltimore,
That's a lot of seasons.
Melvin Mora batted 280. That's 4,700 at-bats.
Okay.
Melvin Moore I mentioned.
I thought it was.
Melvin
I
Moore
was gonna be a
mentioned.
little better than that.
The name I was considering was Manny Machado with the Orioles. So
was
that's
thinking about-
very funny.
Oh, interesting.
I could take him with the Padres, but that's like a 280 vehicle. I don't know if it's going to be anything crazier than that. Yes, I
Doesn't
did
make
say
sense there.
vehicle.
Doesn't make sense there.
I could definitely think of a name if I thought really hard about it, and that's what I'm going to do right now.
Okay.
There's one guy that I have that's over 300. You take him, you lock this shit up.
Now he's going to be thinking for like 10 minutes.
No, it's not going to be. It's going to be the monkeys in the brain. You know,
Yeah,
the symbols.
The symbols.
That's what happens for 9 of those minutes, and then the last minute I think hard. Oh, yeah. I think I might have locked it up if I got it. If I'm thinking of the right guy, 'cause I think you did take him and I didn't take him. I think. So the names I have 2: Sammy Sosa with the Cubs and Manny Machado with the Padres. Royals, like Alex Gordon was good, but the average, he was there for a long time. I just don't know if the average was there consistently over that span. Oh, shit. Now, a third name popped up for the White Sox. I can't take Frank Thomas, I don't think. They did have another good first baseman there I could do, who's there for a long time. Batted probably in the 290s, and Paul Konerko wore 14, my favorite number. Maybe that's a sign. Okay, so 3 names. Hopefully this guy wins it for me. I am going to take Paul Konerko of the Chicago White Sox.
I thought it. Okay, so the name I thought it was Abreu.
I did. Yes, I was on there
And
too.
Sweeney was another one with the
Mike
Rays.
Sweeney. I forgot about Mike Sweeney.
Mike Sweeney was the one
Yeah.
that batted 304, would have
Damn.
locked it right up.
Should have taken him. Hang
The
on.
other, for the record, while Sosa was a great player with the Cubs, high average, The leader for the Cubs is Derek Lee.
Yeah.
I always
Oh, wow.
mix Derek Lee,
Yeah.
Carlos Lee, Jung Ho Lee. I always mix up the Lees.
There were some
He
misses
had a
here at the
monster
end.
year with the Cubs.
So Paul Konerko,
260.
over 7,700 at-bats.
Holy shit.
From 2000 to 2014, cutting out his Dodgers, Reds in the 90s.
You don't want those.
He batted 280.
That should do
That's
it.
higher than I thought it
I
was gonna
mean,
be.
Higher than I thought it
A
was.
lot of that bets, so if that
I passed
plays.
up Konerko.
So what I'll do is
For a
I'll
long
give you
bet.
the winner first, because the winner
Bailey.
Is Bailey.
with a 301 batting average, the only one over 300,
Surprising.
Foolish Bailey.
Can I say something?
No.
I don't feel good about this one. I think I kind of cheated with the at-bats a little bit.
I don't know. I think it was close still.
You did have 13,000 less at-bats
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I
than Dalton did.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that don't
Yeah,
matter.
that's really only matter if you're tied with someone.
Like really close.
essentially.
Like you have to be
Yeah.
like really close.
Yeah. What's a
So,
win?
I'm gracious in my victory, but I guess we'll see where you guys
He's so
ended
not
up.
Ryan.
Yeah.
I know. I love
Gracious
it.
in
This
his
is great.
victory? I think
So,
you got me, Dalton.
one of
I
you
hope so.
batted 2,996, so technically
That's
300.
That's around the 300 one of
But
us.
not over 300.
But not
I said
over
one of
300.
you batted over
Yeah.
300. You can call that 300. The other one of you batted 297.
I think that's me.
The person with 297 also had 7,000 less at bats.
Yeah, it's me.
So the obvious winner
Let's
here,
go.
taking the overall season lead, is Dalton Feely.
Big win, Dalton. That's a big win.
And for the record, Sammy Sosa, Paul Konerko, didn't matter. You would have won
Okay.
it.
Oh, he had it sewn up. Evan Longoria.
He would have needed to drop like a 260, 270.
Sure.
So some of the best players left on the board. The number one second baseman was Robinson Cano with the Yankees. He batted
Of course,
309.
of course.
He's the overall number
Yeah.
one
Of
Yankee.
course, yeah.
Matt Holliday with the Rockies batted 319.
Wait, before you continue,
Took him.
since you're Ryan, you now have to rant about Matt Holliday and the Rockies right now.
It just feels out of
He
place.
didn't touch home plate.
That's
Good
what it
job!
says, yeah.
Yes!
That was verbatim.
That is exactly what he would have said.
Okay.
Mike Sweeney
you.
with the Orioles
Yeah.
batted 304.
a mess.
Jose Vidro was the number two second baseman.
No way.
He batted 308.
Gamer.
We also had Justin Turner with the Dodgers.
Oh.
Lance Berkman with the Astros.
Took him.
Manny batted 312 with the Red
Should have
Sox.
gone there instead of Poppy.
Yeah.
Maglio Ordonez was the number one Tiger with a 312.
Took him.
And then, Adrian Beltre with the Rangers batted 304.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a lot of the big ones that you guys left on.
Okay.
Since Ryan's not here, you get to wear the crown
Yes.
for the entire season next time. Ryan is now ineligible to wear the crown since
It looks right on his head.
it looks right.
It looks right.
Looks
Thank you
great.
so much for watching. Let us know what stat you think we're going to do next. For those who don't know, next week's episode will be a one-off that'll tease the new season, and then we'll get right into it to figure out who's going to be the next Draft King. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, Foolish.